Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show, Style, and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I will be giving my commentary on Wanda, giving her commentary regarding Melometers. Now, there's a lot to get into. There are some loaded sound bites, but first I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. It would really help me out so much. You all know that I'm very much so a growing channel here on YouTube. And when you hit the like button, it causes YouTube to recommend this video to more people that YouTube assumes will like it based on how they search for content. Also, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show, Style, and Spirit. I would love to have you when I go live or when I upload videos such as this one. And I offer a variety of content. All right, so let's jump right on in. I do want to remind everyone that the Copyright Act does say that my fair use of these sound bites and this content is allowed. And so I want to get in some things. So the first thing that really stood out to me was, well, first of all, let me set out the premises. So they were on Marcella's channel. It was almost like an after show, if you will, after Wanda's live on her YouTube channel. So Wanda wanted Carson to come up on her YouTube channel, but Miss Wanda could not figure out how to drop the link. And Miss Wanda, down at the bottom of your StreamYard, you'll see the picture of a person with a plus sign to the left. You will simply click that button. It has the word invite underneath the person. You copy the link and then you paste it into your chat. If you don't know how to paste it, at the top of your laptop, you should see edit, click paste, and then it should be in the chat comments, okay? Then someone can go up on your live. Now, so Marcella said, in Wanda's chat, okay, I'll just go live and you all just come to my live. I'll drop the link. So that is what happened. And they did talk about some things being misconstrued with allegedly Tisha's former makeup artist boyfriend Bugs. And you all know about that situation. A shout out to Anthony Lofties. You can definitely go to his channel and watch those videos about that soap opera. So then they talked about that, and then Wanda really took out this time on Marcella's channel to pretty much express her feelings regarding the Melometers, and she even tells Carson that, you know, the Melometers, they ain't gonna like you.
I want to tell you, it don't make no difference how good you is, how all this with him mean, whatever. I mean, everything that you doing to promote the show, whatever. These people who you talking to, the meters, all of the meters, they not gonna like you regardless. So that's what I was saying. I want y'all to come on my show, and I was gonna talk to you, even to AA. He don't like you. None of them don't like you because you're not 100% with the male. Okay, you're not 100%. If you go all the way in to be 100%, then it's totally different. Okay? So they could have never came on my page and disrespect me like they were disrespecting you. And I was saying, I got to have a talk with Carson because there's no way no one would come on my page and disrespect me because they would have been cussed out and hung up, period. And I understand it, but before.
So, Miss Wanda, in my opinion, you really can't, because you're not a mind reader, you're not inside anyone's thoughts, you really can't say for sure, definitively, whether or not someone likes someone or doesn't like them. That's number one. You just don't have those types of receipts, okay? And as far as I can see, you know, Carson is definitely polarizing, right? Out of all of the viewers who watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, including those who are blacking out the show right now, some people are cool with Carson. They don't have a problem with her. They appreciated her talking about is what she knew about the revenge P. And then there are other people that, you know, they don't really trust her. You know, they feel like perhaps she just wants to be on the TV show, you know, things of that nature, or they may call her like an alleged clout chaser. So pretty much the viewers and fans of the show are divided on when it comes to Carson. So you can't really say that people don't like her because there's definitely some who do. So then Miss Wanda, she actually gave her commentary on Carson's commentary on Stormy's party in the pasture. We all know that Carson went live Sunday night to talk about Stormy's party, and this is what Wanda had to say.
She does try to bring people together, but Carson's got to learn who don't like who, and then that's what I'm saying. He should have never had the argument with that lady on Sunday. You should have never had the argument with her, Carson. You should have hung up your phone and let her be talking to herself. Okay? She was coming at you like she was coming back at you like you on her page, not you, not that you was on her page. You get what I'm saying? She was coming back at you like I was a bitch. Hang up my phone now. You know, that's why what I want to ask you is this. All of that, and your husband had to come to your rescue. But see, it would have been me. I would have been telling you, hang up your phone. I wish I would have heard you first coming up. Because these meters, they are something else, sweetie. They are something else. So that's the reason I cuss all of them out, and I don't think twice about it. So yes, I am who I am, but they hurt me. He couldn't have found it just then. Blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. Blah, 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 back to you too, boo. You over there talking about me like I really care. Like you put money in my pocket. You couldn't even come to the party when I was there. Well,
so she really feels a way when it comes to that blogger. I think, like I said, she, from another video, she operates from a place of pride when it comes to the bloggers. I really think that if Wanda was 100% honest with herself about how some of the commentary makes her feel and actually tap into her human side and share that with everyone when she goes live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I think if she said, that hurts my feelings, and, I watch these bloggers, I actually look at everything that they show, and then, I don't know why I do this to myself because they talk about me. I think if she was real and expressed herself that way, I think it'll be much better for her. It'll be much better about how she'll feel within and the way the viewers will look at her, because she comes off less human when it's always, I don't give a F, I don't give a F, and that's why you couldn't come to the party. Like for those of us who are in tune with our emotions and we're spiritual and we're empaths, we know that for her being a human being, I'm sure it is embarrassing for people to always talk about your speech and the way that you mispronounce words. That has to be humiliating. But she never expresses that, right? She always goes on the defense. And, Wanda, I want to say, Carson, she has a strong YouTube presence and rose pretty quickly. She may not be as much of a public figure as you, but I say that to say, I think that Carson handles adversity and people coming at her much better than you do. She is humble and is gracious, in my opinion, in comparison to Wanda. They're like night and day. And so Wanda takes Carson's response as she was being disrespected and your husband had to come to your rescue. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a husband who sits by her side. He had her back when it came to Martell, so it's definitely okay. And, it's not always about being someone that's going to curse someone out and then hang up on them, as you say, or, kick them out of the live. Wanda would probably be more of the term that defines it versus hanging up when it's like on a platform. But I don't want Carson to ever feel like because she doesn't handle things and people the way that Wanda does, that makes it something wrong with her or that she lacks. Let me know in the comments if you get what I'm saying. So remember, during Sunday night, Carson's Live, she was convinced that the cast is more friendly than what us viewers think. And that was very triggering to a lot of people. She, nearly insinuated that perhaps Melody and Stormy were even like close to friends. And, people were basically saying, you don't watch the show. You've said that. You've just been in a party atmosphere with them. So you really have no idea about the gang up. up, against Melody. So Carson asks that question to Wanda, like, do you think the cast is cool? And Wanda's answer pretty much leans the way that we all feel.
Lie about that, but I'm gonna tell you, there's still some beef there. There's still some beef there. But like I said, I don't like beef, I like pork. But let me say this right here. There's some things that y'all will see on TV. Okay. I don't think you was there yet, but you'll see some things on TV that some people did not get along, period. Okay? They just didn't get along. That was including me. Of course, 5 or 6 months ago, if they had did me the way they did me, I probably would have cussed their butt out, because you know the reason why I did? Because I knew it was Stormy party. I wasn't going to run her party like they wanted me to. So I was like, okay, let me have a good time, and let me enjoy myself, then I go home. Then the next time that right there happen again, it's going to be a different story. Period. So no, all of them is not cool. The part that you see, they cool. But the part that I know, they not cool. Okay? I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real with you. So when they see the show, they're gonna see totally different. Okay. So that's what I said. Let me tell y'all something Carson did not tell y'all. Okay? So yes, you will see a whole different ball game, because I'm there and I'm looking at everything. I'm seeing everything. So that ain't all about this girl or that girl. I'm not calling no names because I don't want to spill the show. They want to go back and say, well, Wanda said it all. Yeah. So they put it from somebody else, then they'll come back and say, I said it. You get what I'm saying? Chief is spilling the beans. We don't have to spill the beans, baby. I make sure you eat the beans. That's what I do. I don't spill no damn beans. I make sure you eat them. So back to him, I want to make sure he eat all the beans. But if you get anything from Wanda, you can lay it down, rest for show. I said, as I said, I'm going to stand on all 10 of my toes and say, I said it. Now what? That's what I am. Now.
So she pretty much said, the cast isn't really cool. She said, what you saw, Carson, it appears that they may be cool, but what I know is that they are not cool. So on that, Wanda, we definitely agree. So then, Wanda was definitely negative when it comes to the Melometers. It was like she was trying to get inside Carson's psyche and convince her that Melometers will never like her simply because she's not Melody. And I think that Wanda was projecting how people view her and her choice of behavior and how we all respond to that. She was projecting that onto Carson.
Ain't no difference, sweetie. If you had said, well, okay, let me call and tell this person right now that you said this 2 years ago. Guess what? You still would have been, she is, I don't know why she called and told her that. She's sneaky. She did. Y'all got to watch her. Y'all got to do this. They want to say that anyway, baby. So you can't win them people over. So why should I explain something to them? Why should I explain something to them? They want you to be beefing with us. That's what they want you to be beefing with. Everybody got to be against the Scotts, Stormy, every old cast member on that show. They don't want you to have no connection with Martell. They don't want you to have no connection with Stormy. You was talking too good about Stormy for one thing. You was going too in on her. You talking too good about her. I was inspired by Stormy. I was inspired by her. Exactly. They didn't like that because you know what they said? Did you know that she had all this stuff on her? Did you know that she got scope what they say, an F? She got an F on something. I know exactly what they talking about. Did you know that she got this? Did you know she got it? When they was talking to you, I was I don't give a fuck. She still got a nice house and she got a big ass castle down there. I don't care. A lot of people got all that against them. So what? Did they lose it though? Are they losing their house? That's when you want to talk. Are they losing the case? If they lose the case. But this thing I'm strong enough and independent and have my own mind that I'm not letting anybody deter me or to make me dislike one person or not like one person. Thank you. I have a mutual respect for everybody, all of them. Exactly. Stormy, Tisha. I just got a mutual respect for everybody. Like I just be trying to make it clear, like, because I feel like they really think that I'm trying to be on this show or something, and it's like Stormy person. And if you was trying to be on that, what's wrong? But I'm not though. Like Stormy person. I'm just saying, if you was, hairstylists in the town now, like they don't.
So that's what I mean about Wanda projecting. She's convinced. She said in that soundbite, it was like a loaded soundbite, that if Carson came out as soon as she was approached allegedly by Ariane about the revenge P plot, that Melometers would not have been pleased with that, even if she did it immediately after being approached. And Wanda, I definitely have to disagree with that. If she had approached Melody with what she was told about the revenge P as soon as it happened, same day, and then, that came out that she went to her that same day, I'm sure people would be even more appreciative about her corroborating what Melody said to us about it last August. So, yeah, I definitely think that was a projection. Now, Miss Wanda gives her take on the Melometer bloggers. So, what was initially what looked like it was supposed to be a powwow for her and Carson to hash things out, it was actually just Wanda venting and going in on Melometers. And this is what she feels like about Melometer bloggers.
I'm glad you did, and I'm glad I cleared my part up because my thing is, I don't hate nobody. I mean, I love everybody. I don't hate nobody. But if you come for me, I'm gonna come back for you. You may not like it when I come back for you. You may not like it, but I'm just saying, if you come for me, I'm coming back at you. And I got one more question that people wanted to know, if you don't mind me asking. They want to know, why don't you guys communicate with the bloggers? Like, why do y'all not utilize them? Because they missing, they one sided. They are missing and they one sided. It don't make no difference. Don't call. I heard you said you gonna call Stormy too, and I called Stormy too. And I want to tell Stormy I didn't get in touch with her. But when I do get in touch with her, she ain't been talking to no bloggers because all of them is missing. And the ones that want to talk to her, guess what? They are leaders. They don't care nothing about what she got to say. All they want to do is get in her business. That's it. That's all they want to do is get in her business. Don't give them none of your business, period. You shouldn't even gave them your husband name. They probably on their computer now trying to figure out what you did. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all finish up your night. I want to tell you one of your intimate fight.
Okay, so there is something that I do want to explain as far as Melometer bloggers. Now, Wanda, this is correct what I'm about to say, because you all have heard me said in some other previous videos, I earned my degree in journalism from Michigan State. There are media outlets that are slanted. Look at Fox News. If you want a conservative approach to political news and what's happening in society, then you're going to watch Fox News. If you want a liberal take on politics and crime and what's happening in society, you'll watch MSNBC. Or even here on YouTube, you can subscribe to the Young Turks and the Indisputable with Dr. Richie. If you prefer a very liberal take on things like, social Karens and things involving the police, and then there are other more conservative channels like The Wire, which features Candace Owens. So there are media outlets that are slanted. So what Melometer bloggers are doing is nothing new or different than what you see in regular news or what journalists call hard news, which is the more serious stories. So it's totally normal to be slanted in your coverage, Miss Wanda. I just want to say that. And y'all, Miss Wanda actually spoke on, her pulling up on Carson and Black Titanic going to Stormy's warehouse.
I'm through with it. When I came to your job, I heard them say that what's the difference between Miss Wanda going to Carson Blue saying that she's gonna put up at Carson Blue, and then Miss Black Titanic going over there to Stormy. There was two different things between those two. Me, I know Carson Blue. I just talked to Carson Blue. Carson Blue knew if I was coming to her place, she already knew what time it was. Okay, so that was the difference. This lady don't know anything about Stormy. She talked about Stormy all her day. Ever since Stormy got on the show, she's been talking about her, talking about what she's going through, all this and all that. So that's the difference between me and Black Titanic. Black Titanic was going there for shit. Wanda was going there to get my hair fixed. Period.
So, y'all, that is Miss Wanda's take giving the difference. So, Wanda, I'm not totally convinced that you were just going to Carson's hair salon to get your hair done. I think that you assume, just like you assume that you can intimidate Kiki, you think that you can intimidate Carson. And I think, again, see, Wanda is the type that thinks that strength is measured in your quickness to curse someone out, your readiness to physically fight, just like how she flipped that switch so quickly at the relaunch of Madani in the parking lot. That's what Wanda thinks is true strength. But in my opinion, I disagree. I feel like the true strength is when you're able to exercise self control and you don't always answer to the ignorant things that people say when they're trying to provoke you. You know, you can remove yourself from negative energy, negative situations because you don't want to go there. So I definitely think that she feels like she could roll up on Carson, but Black Titanic couldn't go to the warehouse just because she's Wanda. I think she thinks that way. Well, y'all let me know what you thought about these sound bites during Wanda and Carson's conversation on Speak with Your Girl Marcella's channel. Definitely head over to Speak with Your Girl Marcella to watch the entire live. It's under 40 minutes, so you can listen to it while you're cooking dinner or starting your laundry. It's not very long at all. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate the support. Please hit the like button on this video, and please subscribe to Shows Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.